WIBTAH. If I end my marriage while we have a toddler and a baby because I'm constantly accused of cheating and she puts me at risk of being fired, my wife, 28 female, and I, 29 male, have been together for 11 years and we have known each other for 22 years. We got married 6 years ago and we now have a 2.5-year-old and a 5-month-old together. Our marital issues really started when our oldest was a year old. But the first time she accused me of cheating was when she was pregnant the first time. At the time, it seemed to be an isolated incident and I thought we had worked through it. But she has become so paranoid and argumentative because of her suspicions. She is bringing this into my workplace and taking the risk that I could be fired. I have never ever cheated on her. I have never cheated on anyone. Nor have I almost cheated or suggested I would cheat. She claimed the first time she grew suspicious was because her friend was just cheated on and it made her worried I would do the same or was doing the same and making a fool out of her because nobody knew about her friend's boyfriend. She also said it was likely just the pregnancy hormones making her crazy. When she started accusing me after the birth of our oldest, I was told she should be checked for PPD and given some grace because newly postpartum time is confusing and difficult. She was cleared for PPD, but the cheating suspicion was there. I have tried to work through this, but she has always refused marriage therapy or solo therapy. I attended some to try and figure out ways to work through this. But she grew even more deeply paranoid when she became pregnant with our second child. I know people will ask why I have another child with this going on, and it was because I thought yet again we had come through and we talked about adding to our family. But she admitted to me she never really believed me when I said I didn't cheat and she just wanted all her kids to be full siblings, so she was willing to ignore it until she was done having kids. She has lied multiple times about trusting me and not tracking me. She will claim she was home with the kids or at a mom and baby/toddler group when really she's checking on where I'm eating lunch and going to my car to check for signs of cheating while it's parked at work. She does this at home too. She has started calling my office and asking who I'm with and whether I'm in the office or not. She even accused my boss of being my gay affair partner. I was lucky that he was understanding, but she accused him of stealing a married father from his family. When I do any grocery shopping, she believes I'm using it as a cover to cheat. She has yelled at and called me a disgusting pig when I went and grabbed diapers of formula from the store. I could be gone for 5 minutes and she'll still believe I was screwing someone in that time. She wants me to tell her everything I do, from the second I wake up in the morning to the second I fall asleep. She doesn't believe me when I tell her where I've been and who I've been with. The fact there are women in my office bothers her too. Her family have even noticed how bad she is. Sometimes she will go to their house and stare at her tracking app on her phone to see if I'm moving. She's able to maintain other elements of her life. But this has reached a point where I'm done. I feel like she's seconds away from assaulting me some days, and she's always so quick to try fight with me. A few days ago, I told her this can't continue, and we need to figure out a way for her to get help and believe me or it needs to end. She told me I can't destroy our family now and to think about the future babies she wants. She told her family, and they all said I can't leave while we have a literal baby and to think about my kid's future and the trauma of having divorced parents. My wife will absolutely not go to therapy. She has refused each and every time. She has not been diagnosed with PPD, and her OB and her regular doctor do not see any other signs of it, except for her accusations. I feel like I could lock myself in the house or sit in front of her all day, every day, and she would still accuse me of cheating. Our close-by support system, her family, all say this will get better, and I need to stick it out, and divorce would be awful when our kids are so young. But I don't see how we continue. It's volatile, and I fear she will assault me, and I am not saying that lightly. WIBTAH. If I end my marriage over this? Do I need to wait longer and fight harder even though I feel I risk this becoming a DV situation?